Yes, welcome, welcome. I'm so delighted to have you join me today. As Tom said, I'm Dr. Brittany Anthony. I am from the University of South Florida. So go Bulls. So today we'll be diving into USF Digital Vibes, infusing spirit in online course design. So wanted to just pose a question starting off. Have you ever wondered how you can kind of bring that vibrant campus energy into your online course? Well, today you're in for a treat because I'll be sharing different innovative strategies that were implemented for infusing university spirit and pride into our courses to foster better communication, community engagement, and just that sense of belonging amongst our learners. So, a little bit about me. As Tom shared, I am the Associate Director of Learning Design at USF, the University of South Florida. I'm within the Innovative Education Digital Learning department, and I've been on the team for the last 12 years. I love it. I love my team. Everyone's so awesome, full of creatives. So just an amazing time there, just creating amazing experiences for online learners. I'm from the Tampa campus. We also have teams on the St. Pete and Sarasota campuses as well. And as he shared, I have my bachelor's in communication studies, my master's in instructional technology, and recently, within the last year and a half, obtained my doctorates in educational program development. So before we begin, I wanted to kind of share a little bit about our roles on the team and our expertise. So, innovative education, our team partners with faculty to develop engaging online courses and digital media to meet the needs of today's learners. So, we encompass, as you see, expertise in four different areas, ranging from learning design, which is grounded in pedagogical principles, cutting edge video, multimedia creation for engaging interaction, and then also robust faculty support and training. So this integrated approach really ensures that the delivery of the high quality courses are engaging and foster student success amongst our learners. So I want you to meet a friend of ours who is near and dear to the USF community. You will find him throughout my presentation and also throughout the course that I'll be sharing. So meet Rocky the Bull. He is our legendary mascot. He turns every event into a green and gold celebration with his undeniable charm. And he is truly the heart of our Bull Nation. So wanted to introduce you guys to him. And let's see. Next, we are going to have our objectives. So I wanted to kind of walk through what I'll kind of equip you with after this presentation, and hopefully you'll be empowered to take this and apply it to some of your courses. So by the end of this session, you'll be able to explore design and curriculum strategies for kind of fostering that community engagement and university pride. You'll also be able to design opportunities that really cultivate interdisciplinary thinking, encouraging your learners to connect and integrate knowledge across different fields. And then finally, you'll be able to implement student-centered pedagogical practices that really prioritize active learning, that interaction to really create dynamic and engaging online learning experiences. So kind of wanted to walk through the agenda for the day. So starting off, I'm going to give an introduction to the course that I developed and just give a course overview, a high-level course overview of it. And then we'll kind of share the actual challenges that we faced throughout the course. Following that, I'll share the instructional strategies and innovative solutions that we applied. And then I'll actually share some insights from our learners. So we received quite a bit of feedback from the students and kind of just wanted to share some of the testimonials that they provided to us. And then finally, just, the key takeaways, high level takeaways that you can apply moving forward. So the course was Critical Thinking, Foundations of Interdisciplinary Knowledge and Inquiry. It's a mouthful, but it was actually one of the first courses that first time in college students took. Really just setting the tone for their academic journey. So it was designed for incoming freshmen, first time in college learners. Um, And then the outcomes of the course were, first, we wanted to have them really examine social problems from various academic perspectives. So just give them that wide view. It was also a goal or one of the outcomes to strengthen their critical thinking skills, their problem solving skills, and really just prepare them to be successful as a freshman at USF. Another one was fostering that sense of community and connection amongst their peers, especially, coming in, they may not know too many people. So really fostering those connections. And finally, cultivating USF pride and spirit and connecting them with the university culture. So I'm really infusing USF spirit within the courses. So the ultimate goal was to help boost student confidence, build a sense of community, foster the connections, collaborations, that critical thinking skills, and ultimately support student success. So the instructional challenges that we faced. So as anyone can imagine, transitioning to college can be extremely challenging, especially for our online learners. So they often face challenges such as adjusting to new academic environments, managing independence, which might be new to them, and then just navigating social changes. So some of the challenges that we wanted to address head on in this course were first, figuring out how we can design an online course that really encourages first-time in college students to explore the social problems from interdisciplinary perspectives. So there could be students coming from all majors or even who are undecided taking this course. So we wanted to kind of give them the opportunity to explore from all different angles. Another challenge was trying to figure out how to create an engaging and interactive online learning experience for our students to really help them feel connected and also supported online. And then finally, we wanted to explore how to infuse again that USF spirit, the pride, and just the culture into the online experience for our learners. So the innovative strategies that we came up with are as follows. And this is kind of like a linear process of what we did. So starting off, we have the landing page that is central for the learners when they first enter the course. So it has key information, a nice visual image that kind of greets them in its different professions that, honed in on the interdisciplinary fields. So it provides them with, contact information from the instructor so they know who to reach out to. It also welcomes them, a little welcome blurb, and then key links that give them access to the modules, student success page. I think it's like a student resources page. So just that landing page that just welcomes them and provides clear guidance. So the goal of this innovative solution was, again, introducing them and orienting the new students and providing a clear starting point for their initial online learning experience. The next innovative solution that we implemented was an animated welcome video. So within all of our courses, we have a getting started module that really kind of just gets them acquainted with the course. It provides a meet your instructor page. There's, resources to campus links online that'll guide them. There's kind of like an introduction video that they can do, or like, intro, meet your classmates. So the instructor, we encouraged her to create a video that really just acquainted the learners to what's to come in the course. So we used Beyond for this video, just a short video, but as you can see, there's the Bulls, logo on the book bag. We have the University of South Florida building. There's, you see Rocky again in the animation. So just kind of bringing that and infusing it into that video kind of made a difference. So here, the goal was, or how we, what this video did was kind of highlight USF spirit, really helping students connect to the university while also offering clear instructions on how to begin their journey. So in addition to, infusing that spirit, it really is guiding them and setting them up for student success. The next innovative solution that we implemented were module progress bars. So within each module, for each week. We had our graphic designer design Rocky the Bull. He had different poses where he'd congratulate them at the end, just letting them know they've completed this module, they've completed, the assignments that were due, and the progress bar at the bottom will then just kind of pace them and let them know where they are along the way. So there were about 16 modules. So each week they then complete another one, and the grade out would turn green. So this essentially helps our learners track their progress, keep them organized, especially as incoming freshmen. They need as much guidance as possible. So keeping them organized, and then also just boosting that momentum as they navigate through the online course. So very important, keeping them motivated and engaged throughout. Another solution that we implemented were resources for student success. So in this course, because we wanted to, again, foster that sense of community, sense of belonging, we did provide quite a few opportunities for group discussions and group projects. So and I'm sure they may have done it in high school, but in online learning and in college, it's just a new environment. So we provided a RISE presentation that walked them through how to be successful in group projects and group work. So just walking them through different steps and guiding them along the way, just to help them be great group members. We also provided created a digital resource that helped them understand conflict. So there's going to be challenges throughout, but we wanted to provide them with a PDF that walked them through how to prevent group conflict and group issues that may come up. But then we also created a group contract for them to sign and kind of identify the roles within the groups and who did what, just so that it could help them be successful. So through this resource, it provided, again, tips and tricks for effective collaboration in collaborating, in group settings. Another solution that we implemented were synchronous sessions. So we used Microsoft Teams. We set up groups for each two groups for each team member to help them, just guide them. So that was their space to be able to connect with their group members and build connections amongst their peers. So sometimes when you come in, they're like, okay, well, I don't know where to meet, where to go. So we set it up for them ahead of time, so they have a designated area to then meet with their group members and collaborate and discuss, so that they can be successful in their projects. So again, building that connection and engagement through synchronous opportunities. Another one that we implemented were, again, the group discussions and projects, as shared before, but wanted to give an example of one where we integrated Rocky within the assignment itself. So here he's thinking, during the group project, so just making it a little more fun and visual. But this was their opportunity to meet their group in this example, which, again, encourages teamwork, peer learning, and by really engaging our learners in collaborative projects, but also allowing them to communicate and be creative together. So we got a lot of feedback, and they really enjoyed the collaborative opportunities that were amongst within the course. Another way we fostered critical thinking and also problem solving were through reflective assignments. So here we also have Rocky, where he's reading a book. So just sprinkling Rocky throughout, but in different poses as well to keep them engaged. But here they had an opportunity to a critical thinking opportunity where they were really just honing in and sharing their thoughts and being vulnerable amongst their peers. But this ultimately promoted personal reflection, self-assessment, but then also deepening their connection to the course content, which we really wanted them to do. And one of the second to last things that we implemented was a faculty roundtable. So this is a virtual faculty roundtable discussion, also built within RISE, where we reached out to, well, the instructor had a lot of different contacts, and she wanted to get their perspectives on certain questions. So we had faculty ranging from someone in chemistry, someone from the library, public health, where else? Education, English. So just a wide and vast variety of different perspectives and leaders from different fields at USF that came together virtually, and we were able to, and we asked them certain questions and how they'd how they'd answer it from their field and from their discipline. So it was very exciting to see how people would, or how the leaders would answer those questions, and hear what the students had to say. And they really enjoyed hearing from all the different disciplines, different perspectives, different just faculty and leaders on campus that address things differently based off of their profession. So we were able to link videos. We had each one have a video, and with this interaction, again, it's virtual roundtable, so they could click and kind of choose their own adventure. So it didn't have to go in order. They can kind of pick around, say, "Oh, I love, English. So I want to hear from this and how she'd address this issue, or I want to hear from this, leader or instructor." So just an opportunity for them to learn, but also an engaging way as well. So again, this offers perspectives that enhance students' understanding and enrich their learning. And then finally, as you saw throughout this whole presentation, as you saw throughout the course, just infusing Rocky and the USF spirit throughout, from the discussions, from the assignments, from the pages, from the videos, just finding opportunities to add it in and really just boost that motivation and USF spirit. So here again, featuring him at the end of the roundtable where he's kind of cheering them on and congratulating them for completing the activity. So again, it just promotes the university pride and really just cultivates that sense of belonging to USF amongst the learners. So next, I know that was a lot, but next I want to share some of the student feedback. We were really impressed with what we did and what the students gained out of it. And I wanted to just kind of share some of the qualitative data that we did receive from our students as we surveyed them. So one of the students shared that they enjoyed the course. Again, it was one of the first real college classes that they had experienced, and it helped them prepare for next steps as a student. Another learner shared that the way the course was structured was very easy for them to navigate and not miss any assignments. So that was helpful that, hopefully the progress bar did make a difference in guiding them throughout the modules. A few more, a student shared that the course was enjoyable. It taught them a lot about USF, which was a goal, and the many different majors to choose from. So yeah, some students may have been undecided. So, learning about different majors, hearing from faculty of all different disciplines, kind of could give them some guidance on next steps and what they want to do and explore in their academic journey. Another one was they said that there were interesting assignments that connected them with other people in the class. So again, that was a goal, building that community, the connections, the bonds. So was happy to hear that. A few more. Another student shared that the course taught them about the various resources that USF has available to them. So we wanted to bring that to them and make them aware so that they, felt comfortable. They knew where to go virtually. They knew which, links to click on and which support services USF offered. Another student said that the visual design of the course was very good, which made the material more enjoyable. So sometimes you don't hear about that. So it's great to hear that the actual visual, just us being intentional about the visuals in the course and the graphics did make a difference to students. And they shared that, again, the material was more enjoyable because of it. The last two was a student said, thanks to this course, they learned quite a bit about the different disciplines, career opportunities, various skills. They were able to take a personality test, competencies, and then critical thinking skills. So the fact that the goals that we had, they are sharing that it really made a difference in helping them learn about that. Is great in our book, and just happy to hear that it did make a difference. And finally, the last quote. A student shared that the course allowed them to view many disciplines from a scholarly perspective, but also allowed them to view social issues in an interdisciplinary perspective. And we wanted them to also address social issues. So some of the questions that we had in that faculty roundtable did deal with social issues, and again, how each one would address it from their perspective and their discipline. And then finally, keys for success. So first, again, providing an engaging course experience. We leveraged animated videos. We provided the module progress bar, the welcome landing page to just get them acquainted with the course and orient them to keep them engaged. The next, again, high level thing that we did was of providing collaborative learning for the students. So fostering that sense of community throughout, through synchronous sessions, through the group discussions, and then also there were collaborative projects throughout. But then also sharing resources to set them up for success. In group work. So as I shared, the presentations that guided them to be successful in group work, and then also resources, documents, and that group contract. Reflection and growth. We encouraged our learners to take a deep dive with reflective assignments and interactive activities throughout. So really having them think internally and share and foster that critical thinking. Another one was, again, the interdisciplinary perspectives. So promoting perspectives from creating opportunities for our faculty and leaders on campus to engage in a virtual roundtable discussion. And again, just share and answer questions based off of how they'd address it, giving students just a different way of thinking. And then finally, just that university spirit again, as you saw, infusing the course with elements of the university culture, Rocky the Bull, again in that video, kind of sharing information about where to go and resources on campus to create a vibrant and connected learning environment for our learners. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope some of the strategies that we did implement will be helpful in sharing that spirit at your university and on your team and then within your courses. So here is the QR code if you want to learn more about USF Digital Learning. We have a portfolio where you can see our work and also meet our team. So I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm happy to share or go in depth with anything else, but just kind of wanted to share tidbits of what we did do to foster that and infuse USF pride throughout.